Stretch it out. All right, folks. We're here at Goals 2025.
Is that where we're at? Are we at Goals 2025?
We are.
All right.
We are. I know it's hard to remember.
I've been on the road for a while, so all the gun shows, I just judge it on what camo pattern they're in. So this is more multicam. There's a little bit of Cryptek. I've been at waterfowl shows and a lot of Realtree and Mossy Oak in my past, so to see some camo pattern. So I'm at Goals.
The eras that you've gone through.
Yes, I've seen some things.
I love it. So, let's talk about, first of all, one of the most popular guns this year has been your M.A.C 9DS, the double stack series. These things are just fantastic. And this year you guys came out with the comp versions. And we kind of updated both of them for 2025. And I will say, last year we had our original M.A.C 9DSs, and we took all of the feedback that you guys were talking about, and we couldn't fix every problem because, hey, maybe there's next year. But these guns, we did a lot with them. The comps, the full-length rails, all the new controls. So shooters have been gobbling these things up, both in the standard version and the comp version, but I definitely see more guys, running after the comp versions for competition, everyday carry, and once you put a light on there, load up the magazine, you've got a really flat shooting gun. And with that price point in the $1,200 range, MSRP, I'm sure you guys at Smoky Mountain Guns, and probably have a little bit better price every now and again. So it's been fun seeing everyone buy the guns. Not only that, but tinkering with them and going out and the Cerakote jobs and the laser work that people are doing on them. I get excited when I get online and I see that kind of stuff happening. Oh, absolutely. And like I said, we can't keep them in stock. I mean, they have just been insanely popular. The value for the money, you absolutely can't beat it.
You get a lot of gun and you still have room to go get a nice grip module from like MJD, tune the springs to however you're running it, optics, lights. There's a lot to do there. And you were talking about running 3-gun, competitions. So, whether or not you're going to run it with or without the comp, I think that's a great platform to get you on the range, get a good holster,
absolutely,
and get to running and gunning.
I want to talk about these new shotguns that you guys have got. Now, these are really cool. So let's talk about kind of the evolution of this, coming from the M.A.C line that's been around since, M.A.C really started.
So a few things about the M.A.C shotguns. We've always heard that term Turkinelli, the Turkish clone of, the iconic M4 or M2 shotguns. And, our M.A.C 2 Tactical and M.A.C 1014. The M.A.C 1014 was the NRA Shotgun of the Year last year. So that, I think, really changed that term, like our mindset on Turkish imports.
Yeah.
And when we were approached by Agency Arms to do a collaboration with our guns, that was huge because it's like Agency, who is known for doing all this custom work to other shotguns, was like, what if we could bring this gun to the consumer from the factory with their enhanced bolt, their charging handle, the lever, the rail, the porting barrel, the lifter, all the components that you would send your gun in to have done for right at around $1,100, $1,200, depending on the M.A.C 2 or the M.A.C 1014.
Yeah. You
get a really capable shotgun out of the box that, again, you could get Cerakoted by your light and laser. And for like guys that wanted to get into competition shooting, the inertia system or even, the piston system that's in the M.A.C 1014, it's super reliable. You're going to be able to run a variety of loads. So whether for duty or competition, I think you could pick, recoil operated or gas operated and have a great gun to get on the range at a great price point.
That is amazing.
They look really good.
That's what I got to say that I love about you guys. I mean, there's no mountain too tall for you guys to climb, and you guys have got some really cool things in the works. I don't know what you can. You were just talking to me about it. I don't know what you can say on camera, but
we've kind of identified places. We're not really trying to push anyone out of the market or we just find holes that have been left. And with our Spandau hunting lineup, we've really brought in really great shotguns that are allowing hunters to focus more on the hunt than they are about how much their gear costs. And I'll say this, the centerfire market there's been a segment in the centerfire rifle market that's kind of been asleep for a while, and we've seen great bolt guns come out from a lot of great companies, but we've looked at a lot of legacy and a lot of history and parts availability that there's a gap right there.
Yeah.
And just kind of like what we did with the double stacks, we're going to walk into that gap and hopefully fill it and give you guys something exciting that, you know, is going to get us to go hunting for more than ducks and more than turkeys. That's what I'll say about that.
That is so exciting. And I'm here to tell y'all, what he just told me has me more excited than anything that I've heard all day. So
it's an evolution. Again, going to be priced right. We're going to make sure that it's compatible with a lot of things that have been available in the market. Like when we came out with our double stacks, we wanted people to be able to go buy those parts and accessories that were built for this gun.
Yeah.
Same thing with our hunting shotguns, you know, same thing with our tactical shotguns. So when we get into the centerfire rifle market, I think we're going to do big things there, and I think it's going to get a lot of people out hunting and having fun on the range.
Yes, absolutely. Jahred, thank you again,
No,
man.
always good to see you.
And always look for your TSOS, SDS, Spandau, all of that at SMGA.